what are some like key questions or key qualities that you're looking for in an interview?
So there's two things. One, if I'm rebuilding my team, that infers that I had a team. So if I had a team and I lost it, then I need to understand why. And it's probably because I hired the wrong people or I'm not a strong enough leader yet. There's things I'm not doing yet. So I'm gonna look at both of those. Is it somebody I hired or is it because of me? It's probably both, right? A little bit of both. And so when it comes to people, when I talk to people like, hey, when I get the call, should I let this person go for some reason other than standards? Standards is a non-negotiable. And I do this a lot outside of our business and other businesses. My first question is, if you knew what you knew about this person now, would you have hired them in the first place? If the answer is no, then that's probably a good sign you didn't hire the right person. By the way, this would also apply to your personal relationships, right? When people stay in relationships because we've been together for X amount of time, this is a simple question. Hey, if you knew everything you knew about this person now, would you have dated him in the first place? We get stuck in this sunk cost fallacy that keeps people stuck in all sorts of debauchery. So that's the first thing I want to know. Next thing is, okay, I wouldn't have hired this person. What questions could I have asked the person in the interview that would have helped me figure out this is who they were before so that I avoid making the same mistake twice? Make sense? So like, hey, if they ended up being somebody that was a low character person and I didn't see that, what questions could I ask that maybe would give me a clue that they're a low character person? And so in reminder, I don't grade people down for skills because we teach skills. We spend 15 to 20% of our payroll costs teaching, right? So skills is not the part I'm worried about. Mentality and character mean a hell of a lot more to me because mentality and character, one, are a lot harder to change, and two, they have a much bigger impact on your overall career. I know lots of very talented people that aren't a success because they do not have the mentality and character of success. Okay, so I'm looking for those sorts of things. In general, I want confident people. If you can't make eye contact with me when I'm talking to you, you're not my guy. And I can't even believe that I need to say that in this day and age, but it is very true. I interact with people all the time that just struggle to make eye contact. They're like darting left and right, looking like, what the fuck, I'm up here, I'm right up here, I'm right here, let's go, can we just, right? So confidence is important. Competence is important. Confidence is the great equalizer, by the way. You could have someone who is not very talented yet, but very confident, and they will do better than somebody who is very talented, but not very confident. So I grade high on confidence. The competence and then social intelligence. So social intelligence is the ability to mirror and pick up my vernacular. And I would literally bait people into opportunities to pick up the vernacular I'm speaking in as an opportunity to demonstrate their social intelligence.
Let's say like you don't know what questions to ask to like better understand like what you should have asked. Like how do you find that out?
Talk to somebody that would. Yeah. If only we made talking to people really easy here. Well, that's what we should probably do. We should probably, create opportunities for Q&A and having one-on-ones. And you know what we should do? We should build a culture around one-on-ones where we just... The other thing beyond that when it comes to your team is strong teams, whether it be a personal relationship or whether it be in the business, strong teams have shared vision. They want the same things. They're moving towards the same goals. They have shared values. Shared values would be the way they get to their goals. Like you could have two people with the same vision but totally different values. It's going to cause pain, right? So you need to have shared vision, shared values, and then a way to deal with conflict. Conflict is part of the human relationship. I don't know, in two people involved, there will be conflict. One person involved, there's conflict. People are in conflict with themselves, right? It's like, so those things are going to be really important. So I would be talking a lot about vision and then values. So when I meet the new guy, make a point of introducing myself, what's the first question I ask? Why'd you start? What am I asking for? Vision and values, and how aligned that is. Because then I can make an educated guess on how well they're going to do here. There are no accidents.